Hey there, dear viewers. Welcome back to Capital Craft. Today, we're diving deep into a burning topic, catching the eye of top economists, the great wealth transfer, as explained by the renowned investor Ray Dalio. If you're keen to decode market shifts and shield your assets, you don't want to miss this discussion. Ready to hop in? Let's get rolling. Let's dive in with a brain teaser, shall we? Have you ever had a moment of reflection where you realize that spending beyond your means is a one-way ticket to Debtville? Seems like a no-brainer, right? Yet, this fundamental principle, as clear as daylight to many, often gets overlooked. Surprisingly, not just by everyday folks like you and me, but by the bigwigs, entire governments, curious to delve deeper into this financial maze. Stay tuned because we're about to embark on an eye-opening journey. Ready to get your mind blown? Let's dive in. Introducing Ray Dalio, the mastermind powering Bridgewater Associates, undeniably a colossus in the world of hedge funds. He's recently sounded the alarm on a seismic shift, the greatest wealth transfer in history. Now, you may be scratching your head thinking, why is this relevant to me? Or, what's all the fuss about this transfer? Well, we're about to navigate this intriguing narrative and decipher its potential impact, not only on global economics, but on something even closer to home, your very own pocket. So, grab your financial compass and let's chart these waters together. Keep your eyes peeled. Lately, there's been an astronomical shift. Trillions of dollars flowing from the vast reserves of governments and central banks directly into the hands of everyday citizens. The motive? Softening the impacts of previous economic slumps. On the surface, it looks like a grand act of generosity, doesn't it? But plot twist, just like in your favorite suspense movie, the state's treasure chests are beginning to creak under the pressure, and that, dear viewers, might just send ripples through our economy's fabric in the days to come. Are you ready to delve into the nitty-gritty and uncover the larger narrative? Buckle up and let's explore this financial odyssey together. Okay, let's dissect this puzzle piece by piece. Visualize a balance beam. On one end, we have our paychecks and overall net worth, which for quite a few of us have been displaying optimistic trends, either maintaining their pace or even scaling up. On the contrasting end, there's the daunting burden of soaring governmental debts. The reason? Much like an impulsive shopper on a spree, governments have been dipping into reserves, spending beyond their means. Just as a line of dominoes starts with a single push, the initial ramifications of this overspending are beginning to cascade.
You can't spend more than you earn without getting into debt. And if you have debt, you have to pay back the debt. The only difference is you can print the money. And so the question is, what ends that, or is there no end to that?
The dominoes are tumbling faster than many anticipated. As inflation accelerates and, somewhat counterintuitively, unemployment shrinks, governments are scrambling to rejig their strategies. What's the fallout? A landscape where interest rates aren't just tiptoeing, but steadily marching upwards. And trust me, this isn't just a minor shift on a graph. As these rates ascend, those gargantuan government debts start biting harder. Imagine you've got a loan, and out of the blue, the interest on it skyrockets. An unsettling thought, isn't it? Amplify that situation across a whole country. So when the dust settles, who's left holding this daunting invoice? Regrettably, the blunt truth is, it's each one of us, either directly shouldering the burden or grappling with the broader economic aftershocks. Dalio draws our attention to a compelling parallel between governments and everyday folks like us, the looming shadow of debt obligations. Yet, what distinctively arms governments, unlike individual citizens and corporations, is a double-edged sword, the power to print money. You might be pondering, why all the hubbub about minting more notes? Well, the intricacies run deep, but boiled down, unrestrained money printing can trigger a currency's plummeting worth and a surge in inflation. Picture this. collecting your hard-earned monthly paycheck only to realize it barely covers what it did a month ago. A jarring thought, isn't it? Dalio cautions that if governments mishandle this potent tool, the ensuing financial tremors might be seismic, potentially redrawing the map of global power and affluence. Dalio presents us with a perspective that shifts beyond the momentary buzz of daily news, compelling us to delve deeper into the intricate tapestry of global finances. He underscores that short-sighted actions like unchecked money printing and hasty stimulus decisions, even when rooted in goodwill, can have long-term and often unforeseen repercussions. In our ever-shifting financial landscape, being well-informed and proactive is not just a luxury, it's a necessity. As we navigate these tumultuous currents, it's incumbent upon each of us to reflect. Am I adequately fortified to ensure my financial well-being in the times to come? At the heart of it all, it isn't just about the dollar signs. It's about charting a stable course for our future and paving a prosperous path for the generations that follow. Empowerment starts with understanding. If this video resonated with you and ignited a spark to explore the enthralling world of finance further, become a part of our thriving community. Click on the subscribe button and don't forget to tap that notification bell, ensuring you never miss a beat. As a collective, we'll decode the multifaceted landscape of finance, enriching our minds and wallets alike. Thank you for tuning in, and I'll see you on the flip side of our next enlightening exploration.